Since 2002, Mythbusters have separated fact from fiction.
Time for science!
In spectacular style. But Adam and Jamie bowed out with a final big boom. So, the search begins for the next generation of Mythbusters.
One.
A new team to test tall tales and urban legends.
Turned out to be a very destructive cannon.
To find the best of the best.
2 settings, off and boom.
10 elite builders
This is gonna kill someone, guys.
will battle it out for their chance to continue the legacy.
3,
Welcome to Mythbusters 2: The Search.
1.
Boom.
Welcome to Mythbusters The Search. I'm Kyle Hill, science editor at Nerdist and a huge Mythbusters fan. The show literally changed my life, and now it can change yours.
This is crazy. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at the sign. Mythbusters The Search. I am on this show right now. I'm 26 years old, graduated in 2012 with a bachelor's in electrical engineering. Mythbusters had a huge influence on my life.
So here's the deal. Each week over the next 8 weeks, I'm going to give you 2 myths to put to the test. One in teams and one as individuals. Each will test your ingenuity and your build skills and your science smarts.
My name is Ben, and I like to build stuff.
All right, so this is my ROV.
Some random days when I'm bored, I'll just build a rocket engine or blow up some water bottles.
And then at the end of each week, I will confer with the crew and some special guest judges to see who doesn't have what it takes to be a Mythbuster. And that person will be asked to leave.
I'm Tamara Robertson. I am a chemical and biomolecular engineer.
Lauren Tinker. Science communication is my life, and to have the chance to be a Mythbuster, it's amazing.
I threw together my pitch tape just goofing around in the shop.
I'm Dr. Pepper, Dr. Martin Pepper. I can mold anything from titanium to aluminum and even wood.
I feel like someone's rejected my reality and substituted their own. Because that's the only way to describe how it feels to be standing right here, right now.
But for those of you who do make it to the end of the whole competition, you will engage us as Mythbusters, the next generation. I got into engineering and science communication because of Mythbusters. This isn't regulation plastic. It changed my life, and now it has a good chance to change theirs.
I've been a fan of Mythbusters forever. I've literally seen every episode at least twice. Great hat collections. They're easy to come by, as well as ruggedly handsome beards. So being here, once in a lifetime.
Your first team myth is a good one, because like Mythbusters, it is both fast and furious. Check it out. Well, so the myth is, can you build a non-rocket powered ejector seat that doesn't shoot someone up, but flings someone out to the side? So why ejector seats for the first myth? Well, Adam and Jamie have built an ejector seat before, and it took them a lot of effort and a lot of work.
Yep, to find out if a spy car ejector seat was movie fiction or fact, the Mythbusters precision machined a pneumatically powered vertical system. It was a challenging and technical build, but come testing time, deemed plausible. The next generation have to match those build skills and then some. By going sideways, they also have to engineer a door release, all while competing against the clock.
Okay, what did you do?
And each other.
For teams this week, I like it right here. Let's split this right down the middle here. So Team Red is gonna be on my right, and Team Blue is gonna be on my left. So in 4 days, we're going down to the famous Alameda runway to test this myth. And I'm gonna give you 2 busters to fling out of cars. These cars. What you see? Yeah. Well, your time starts. I am not wearing a watch. Now.
With Kyle's imaginary watch ticking in real time.
Oh, yeah. Look at this, wait. Oh, I really wanted to see that.
The guys first get a good look at the cars.
Check, does a horn work? Yes.
I was told to do that.
Tracy.
I love Fast and Furious, so I'm super psyched for this.
And Tamara are clearly in their comfort zone.
I was really excited when I saw that it was a Camaro, because my dad and I have worked a lot on Camaros and Trans Ams when I was little.
Shake it more. Oh, God.
There we go.
Meanwhile, Sarah, an electronic and robotics specialist, is concerned she may have to improvise.
A little bit of panic because I've never worked on an actual car before. I've never modified one in any way.
As the teams get down to it,
Everything seems normal. Then, bang, zoom, ejection.
the scale of the task is rapidly sinking in.
Can we just start ripping stuff out now? I thought they might start a little small, kind of warm us into it, but this is a big one right away.
Dude, oh my God. Is this myth viable? Well, Adam and Jamie showed that you can launch that seat vertically. So we don't have to fight gravity, but launching it sideways still poses its own challenges. This way, instead of like, how are we gonna get the door off? How are we gonna get Buster and the seat to clear the car?
Either way, Buster's a goner.
We're gonna need a lot of power. I think it's plausible, but it's gonna be tough to do in 4 days.
With the myth established,
Nice. Team Blue.
the teams hit their respective HQs.
Oh, okay, so now we'll be able to tell what teams we're on.
Because like any major Mythbusters story,
Okay, guys, where are we going to start then?
before the build comes the brainstorm.
Can we build a non-rocket powered ejection seat that can fling a passenger out the side of the car?
2 things. We need to blow off a door, and we need to send Buster flying.
First up, Team Red.
See, I can't see any other option for this, the pneumatic.
And their 2 most experienced builders, Brian and Hackett,
I want a vulgar display of power on this thing.
push hard for their preferred design.
Like, make our own cylinder. You just do nested tubing.
I don't think it's gonna work. My system uses unregulated air to move a hydraulic cylinder.
Both of these options are going to get that seat out of the car. You guys are just arguing over which one's going to shoot it further.
In a clear contrast,
It sounds like we have a couple good ideas for how we're going to make the seat eject.
We have a really strong team.
Everyone here is like, we're like a family already.
for Team Blue, it's smooth sailing.
Some kind of seat launching mechanism.
Basically turning the dummy into a giant foam rocket.
We got to remember, one of us is driving right here.
There's stability issues. There's the seat that wants to twist. There's the driver that doesn't want to explode and die into flames. So, all the basics.
Their orderly brainstorm has led to this plan. They'll rehinge the door with electromagnets. Hit the button, the magnets deactivate, and the door is released. The seat rails will be re-engineered as a pre-pressurized air cannon. Poised to blow, it'll be held in place with a firing pin. Pull that, Buster goes flying. Meanwhile, Team Red is grinding its gears.
We're back in the shop. The red team is spending hours arguing over which hydraulic system they want to use.
The big difference is that mine is engineered.
I mean, you're just cutting 2 hunks of pipe and welding a cap on the end, dude.
Every second that they're doing this, it's preventing them from actually getting down to building.
I think a vote's the way to
We're already
go.
past the time where we can order stuff today.
Coin flip?
All right, you know what?
Rock, paper, scissors.
So can we flip a coin?
I think we need to have a vote.
Coming up on Mythbusters,
Hey, Buster, what's that?
the next generation of wannabe hosts ramp up their search for ejector seat solutions. And then join one of the greatest quarterback coaches of all time.
Deflategate.
To tackle the most infamous of all football fables.
Oh, I love these nerds.
10 talented hopefuls are competing for the coveted role as a next-generation Mythbuster. And the search begins with their attempt to test this movie myth. Is a horizontal ejector seat possible, or merely a filmic fiction?
There's a tape deck in here, and it's got a button that literally says eject.
Oh! It's a tricky engineering challenge with a restrictive 4-day design deadline.
High rate of speed.
After spending day one arguing, Team Red's Brian and Hackett eventually come to a compromise.
You know, if you choose a pressure you like, we can build it exactly for that.
Okay, 1,000 PSI, and we can always tone it down.
All right, are we all agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They'll use Brian's pneumatically powered pistons to eject both the chair and door at a Hackett-approved pressure. Attached to the piston, the door will be rehinged. And unlike Team Blue, their pressure will be contained in a reservoir. Hit the button, and air is released via large bore valves. Bye-bye, Buster.
How do car hoods work?
Team Red has a feasible plan to test the myth.
It's like unhooking a bra.
But
I need torque.
They're racing to catch up.
Hey, Buster, what's that?
This is awesome.
With Tracy project managing, Alan working the electronics.
There's 2 settings, off and boom.
And Ben, Hackett, and Brian fabricating.
Good enough for Mythbusters.
They scramble to test their door removal system.
So essentially, it's an air cannon, but with a little twist at the end of it. Inside that barrel, we have a piston here.
Okay.
And then attached into that piston, we're going to have the door. So when we fire it, all that pressure from the tank is going to take that projectile and the door right off the car.
Awesome.
This is 65 PSI with projectile. Charging. Okay, charged and loaded.
Door removal piston, 65 PSI. In 3, 2, 1.
Yes! Awesome.
Success.
That was awesome.
Brian's piston system looks good. On the other side of the curtain, Team Blue's well-oiled machine is fast and furious.
Oh, yeah!
John and Tamara start with the door disassembly.
That's how you kill a robot.
That is how you kill a robot.
Where it's going to be critical is inside these tubes, if you imagine.
But Martin and Jason have concerns about lack of power. Do they have enough to eject Buster?
Man, Buster's been eating a lot of donuts.
As backup, they're thinking about a last-minute addition and supplementing their system with an airbag explosion.
So, because we're considering using an airbag in the deployment of our ejector seat, we want to see just how crazy these things really are, and how far Buster actually goes, to see if anybody's actually crazy enough to drive next to this thing.
I'm good.
Perfect.
You good?
Ready.
Boop. I feel safe. You feel safe?
I feel safe.
Eyes and ears, everybody. Ready, Jason?
Airbag safety test in 3, 2, 1.
I'm not driving. So the airbag test with Buster was a dismal failure. For one, a lot of crap was flying around.
Yeah, I think with the smoke, visibility might be an issue. I'm not driving.
And two, he really didn't leave the seat. So we're gonna have to move forward with our original plan, which I'm pretty sure will work, but it's gonna take some modifying.
Their solution? A potentially dangerous increase in the system pressure.
Are you worried about that?
I'm not driving.
Someone is.
No, I'm kidding. We're worried about it, but that's why we're gonna fortify it with these huge pieces of angle iron.
Okay.
Rigging the required infrastructure is a big job. There we go. But at Martin and Jason, Team Blue has a pair of world-class welders.
I did some previous work for the military developing exoskeletons for DARPA. But really, welding is where it's at for me.
It's not all smart hacks and high fives.
Oh my God.
I had an observation right now in terms of who's working and who's not working so well.
Where's on? Well, okay, how am I gonna go? I'm just gonna like rock into this going this way.
Be Sarah. She seems like she's a little bit out of her depth.
So turn it flat. You don't want to have it. So just don't even look. Here, I'll show you once real quick.
Okay.
Something to keep an eye on.
John and Tamara, boom, have completed their elegant electromagnetic door release.
You ready? We're gonna kill the power in 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
So good. So smooth. Okay, so it works perfectly. Okay.
Blue team are on track. And red?
Whoa!
Well, Ben and Alan are having a blast.
I don't think they're going to show that.
Their high-pressure system requires a rapid dump ball valve.
Oh, that's perfect. Yes!
And 2 empty fire extinguishers. Unfortunately,
these threads are completely non-standard. We've got nothing that we can actually connect to these.
meaning they have to swap their high-pressure system for new low-pressure fixtures and tanks.
I need the
I can say screwed, right? Right now, we're kind of screwed. 3, 2, 1.
Team Red's poor planning and organization means they're in danger of failing to finish their myth testing rig on time.
Is that in?
You're in on just a couple of them.
On the top and bottom, or just on the top?
Just to get that top in.
Speak louder.
Down a little. Still that front one.
Huh?
When you do your own projects, you don't have anybody helping you out, so you kind of have to learn how to do every little part. That's why I got into SpaceX, actually, is because I'm a self-starter.
Can you articulate what needs to be done?
I don't really know what happened.
Yeah, the front's all right. We have extremely different definitions of all right.
What's going on there?
Gotta lift it up a little bit.
Coming up, the teams take a break from their ejector seats to tackle the tallest sports tale of them all.
Even amongst the nerdiest people, we've all heard about Deflategate.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's the magic, baby.
Over the years, the team has tested a bunch of sporting legends. The corked baseball bat controversy was
totally busted.
And while sliding into base was confirmed,
1/10 of a second faster.
It turns out trees are not 90% air. So, who better to gear up?
In the science biz, we call that a lot of force.
To take on one of the most infamous football fables of all time.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
It's tools down on your ejector seats because now it's time for our second myth. And as you may deduce from our surroundings and the fact that I'm standing next to Coach Steve Calhoun, a quarterback coaching guru with 34 years of professional experience, it's about football.
More specifically, Deflategate.
Oh, yeah. Even amongst the nerdiest people, we've all heard about Deflategate.
No, I hadn't even heard about Deflategate until today.
Like Deflategate, this is the first time I've heard it.
For those that don't know, Deflategate came about in 2015. Underinflating balls supposedly makes them easier to grip, throw, and in cold conditions, inhibits fumbling. And this myth couldn't be in safer hands. Back in 2006, Adam and Jamie busted the myth that helium-filled balls fly further.
Like consistent data.
But no sports saga has ever received the scientific scrutiny of Deflategate. The Wells report weighed in with an exhaustive 68-page document and found no credible environmental evidence that could account for the loss of air pressure.
Holding the hamburger. Okay, we're making a diamond.
So if, as alleged, the balls were intentionally deflated, what's the advantage?
There you go.
That's the myth our quarterback legend is here to help solve.
Nice job. Great tackle.
The good news is that you won't be throwing any footballs today. However, you will be catching footballs. Some inflated at NFL pressure, some deflated, and hopefully at the end of the day, individually, you will give us a data set that will tell us if there is any effect the pressure has on catchability.
Let's go.
Well, I think it might be a little easier to catch, actually. You know, if it's softer, give you more grip, how you deflate tires when it's snowing to get better traction.
Up first is Alan.
I don't do sport, ball. Are we sure this is for football? I don't know how to catch things. My hand-eye coordination is pretty limited to soldering. I feel like a Victorian woman getting dressed. Am I putting this on right? What the hell is this? So it's gonna be interesting.
Steve is using a throwing machine to ensure each throw is identical.
Okay, and the first ball comes out and I just puke.
He'll fire 20 balls in a randomized and blind sequence.
Oh, find your sweet spot.
Butterfingers!
10 will be at regulation, and 10 at Deflategate pressure.
Yeah! Easy! I don't know which balls were deflated or not. But I think I caught like 17 out of 20. I think I did pretty good.
For this myth, individual performance
Hamburger.
is less important than cumulative stats. In the past, Mythbusters have had to make do with sample sizes of 2 or 3.
This is it. This is it.
But today, there are 10 receivers,
I can do this!
happily misplacing their dignity for science.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay, all right.
I love these nerds.
And a data set of 200 catches, or attempted catches,
Yay, sport.
Yay, sport.
should provide a myth testing result.
Ready? Obviously, all the data that we get from today is going to help us make a conclusion about this myth.
Yeah!
But it also lets us see everyone operate as individuals. Being a Mythbuster is about a zest, a vigor for testing. Someone who catches every single ball without being entertaining and fun and enjoying themselves.
Ride the diamond.
That's not nearly as interesting as someone who fails, but in a fun way.
That's the magic, baby.
That's what we're looking for.
Now, for the results.
So congratulations on testing your first myth. Now for the results. Earlier today, Steve tested the accuracy of both of these football sets, and he threw 24 regularly inflated footballs through the target. Woo! And 25 Deflategate footballs through the target, which means effectively no difference. We're gonna have to use your data to test this myth. Now, as a whole, you dropped 18 regularly inflated footballs and 23 Deflategate footballs. Apparently, there's no advantage when you're catching a Deflategate football, which means that this myth is busted. On an individual level, some of you really stood out.
And that was Tracy and Martin.
Unfortunately, this is still a competition, so while we had a top, we also have a bottom. Those of you who did the worst this week in terms of technique and catch rate, or Hackett, Sarah, and Ben.
I'm pretty confident that I can do all the actual skills that are part of the Mythbuster set, you know, as long as it's not all about catch.
Coming up, pressure may not matter in football, but it's ramping up on the myth of the ejector seat.
It's slowly sinking in that one of us has to go home this week. I just got a taste of what it's like to be a Mythbuster. I'm not ready for this ride to be over yet.
Back in the shop, our hopeful hosts reassemble in their teams to test the myth of the sideways ejector seat.
Got it? The ectoplasm launcher.
The final day of design means the workshop is a whirlwind of activity. Team Blue is pinning its hopes on a pre-pressurized system with a single firing pin. And Sarah, whose narrow field of expertise has had her sidelined until now, picks up the ball with the wiring.
What I have right here are the electronics that are going inside of the car. There's a microcontroller with a relay shield on top, and the relay shield is going to make sure things happen in sequence. At some point while I was in art school, I had a mentor suggest to me that I should actually create the robots and machines that I had only drawn up until that point. I love it.
Meanwhile,
But then we also want an inline regulator.
One of my favorites on the blue team right now has to be Martin. He can do pretty much everything on this build if he wanted to. The only problem is that his shirt looks like bad hotel carpet.
With Jason's help, Martin has completed the ejection mechanism, ready for a test.
All right.
She's alive!
You guys ready? Okay, low pressure, 30 PSI. In 3, 2, 1.
So while that test went seemingly very well, it was small scale. We were at a fraction of the pressure and definitely a fraction of our weight.
This guy is only about 2 pounds. On test day, they're gonna have nearly 200 pounds on top of this rig. So, is only 5 times the pressure gonna account for 100 times the weight?
We're hopeful.
Excuse me.
Next, their seat.
When this thing takes off, if we don't have Buster balanced, he'll spin.
The bucket design will help hold Buster in position, but...
Look, I'm very pleased with the blue team's progress in their ejector seat mechanism, but their ejector seat itself kind of looks like an ejector baby seat.
Team Red has had several setbacks. They were aiming for an extremely high-pressure system.
I want a vulgar display of power on this thing.
And had to dial it down after they couldn't find the plumbing parts.
There we go.
But they're back on track and ready to test their door hinge release.
Come on, cowboy, kick that! Yeah!
I like it.
Yeah, that works.
Although their intra-team chemistry may not be as smooth as Blue, they have skills. Ben, left to his own devices, completes the seat structure.
So that is now a chair on some slides.
Tracy brings the heat with the design.
That is looking awesome. That's legit. Yeah. That looks really good. Yeah.
If this doesn't work, it's better that it looks good.
Alan is switched on with the switching.
If I had a few more hours, I could make a flux capacitor.
Then there's the odd couple, Hackett and Brian.
Put your face right in front of it.
My face can take the damage there,
During the pressure up there.
Despite the friction, they've risen to the challenge. They've re-engineered their pneumatic plumbing with standard low-pressure fittings and store-bought tanks.
For Team Red, Brian is a real standout for me.
So I've been doing a lot of different jobs here. I have experience across the board. But I have to attribute a huge amount of it to my grandpa. It's where I learned to weld. It's where I learned to microwave wood to make it bendable. I mean, just all sorts of the tricks of the trade really came from him.
He's good on camera. He's a great builder.
3/4 pressure test. 3.
And despite all of the arguments that the red team has been having so far,
2.
he seems to know how to get everyone back together and move them forward towards the goal.
Cool.
That was half pressure.
It's gonna work!
That was great.
Wow! Success!
I'm super excited, guys, but we still have a lot of details and we only have a couple hours.
Success. But the myth states the seat is discreet and works in a moving car. And Team Red's slow start may come back to bite them.
2 hours remaining. 2 hours remaining.
That relay is supposed to energize that other solenoid?
Yeah.
It's not getting any power.
During installation, Sarah's trigger system, which was working fine,
Did you wire in the Arduino for power?
No.
now isn't. But before she has a chance to fix it, Jason jumps in.
Okay, what did you do?
Essentially, we're eliminating one of the solenoids.
Okay, sounds cool.
Right back. There's like 2 things that it could have been, and if I could have gotten in there, then it would have been fine.
Pull this. Give ourselves a little bit of slack. You really are picking it up with the laser cutting and the painting. I know you're definitely the artist.
With the clock running down, the pressure ramps up.
60 minutes remaining.
And both teams scramble to apply the finishing touches.
Scanner!
Will Buster be ejected and confirm the myth? And if so, which team will showcase their skills more successfully?
All right, teams, that is time. Tools down, step away from the vehicles.
Coming up, the hopeful hosts hit the runway.
3, 2, 1, Buster!
And elimination looms.
It all comes down to this. After 4 days of building and testing and arguing, at the end of the day, Buster is going to get ejected, and so is one of our candidates. Welcome to Alameda Runway.
It's so exciting to be here at Alameda Runway. Like, this is just so iconic to the show.
What?
This is hollowed ground.
So many myths have been busted or confirmed here.
Wow. That's a rocket, my friend.
I'm still soaking it all in right now.
Totally busted. It's at this famous Mythbusters location that we will be testing your ejector seats. But to do that, I need my special guest judge. And, oh, here he comes now. This is Formula Drift legend and honorary Mythbuster Conrad Grunwald. He's the guy that you're gonna have to impress.
When it comes to handling a car in spectacular fashion,
That was astonishing.
Conrad gets the call. His legendary status behind the wheel and on the show makes him uniquely qualified to judge the candidates and assess the myth of the side ejector seat.
Both teams are going to take your cars down the runway, get them up to 40 miles an hour, and attempt to eject Buster. Then Conrad and I will confer and determine which team did best, but also which individual was the best Mythbuster. That person will get the MVP trophy.
It's a giant tool.
The person who wins this trophy will be immune from elimination this week. The rest of you will still be up for ejection.
Yep, for one of the candidates, this is where the rubber meets the iconic runway.
So any other day, Alameda Runway would be hallowed grounds, and I'd be super excited. But I have to admit, there's a bit of a pit in my stomach. At the end of the day, someone's going home, and our rig's got to run right. And if it doesn't, it could be me.
I think we're all under the gun, so it makes everyone real nervous.
So, Conrad, this is Team Red's car.
It's a bit of a tight squeeze. It seems like a normal seat. Not too comfortable, but I wouldn't have any suspicions about anything weird going on.
Let's go check out Team Blue. What's the first thing you noticed?
I see lots of welding and contraptions attached to a baby seat.
So, would you get in this car if you saw that?
Not a chance.
Team Blue, car, looks great, design is cool. The seat totally looks like an ejector seat. I think I might want to be ejected out. It's so uncomfortable. Team Red kind of looks like a piece of junk, but the seat is inconspicuous. So I think at this point, Team Red is slightly ahead.
With some ground to make up.
And then just slide them like a baby.
Blue team goes first. Their system was originally designed to run at 100 PSI. But given the concern they lack power, they want to up the system pressure.
As a group, what do you guys want to vote?
200.
Go big or go home, literally.
All right, 200 it is.
An untested high-pressure system contained with a single firing pin built in just 4 days. What could go wrong?
Real worst case scenario is that Jason dies. But what I'm really focusing on right now is that door that I spent 4 days putting together. Like, that's my baby back there. It has to work on the first go.
It's all on the line. The ejection seat will be pressurized to a system-straining 200 PSI.
Don't do it while we're here.
No, we're gonna...
Okay.
All right, guys, start the engine. Hold the door. Door's good.
All right, everybody clear.
Go 200.
50. 100. 200. Good to go.
Okay, good to go.
Gentle with the trunk.
That's bad. That's bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
Oh, that was dismal failure.
I feel like I should be more disappointed, but I'm not.
Failure's always an option, right?
The rig worked fantastically, except that it fired early.
Well, guys, we gave it our best shot.
From an engineering standpoint, I think the main failure in the system was the pin design. It wasn't actually holding well enough. So when the pressurization went in, it just was too easy for it to slip off. But if we wanted to have a little bit more control, we probably could have had a reservoir tank and a valve to release the pressure when we were ready instead of when Buster was ready.
I think the fear of somebody being kicked off our team hasn't been on our minds at all this week. But when we saw that attempt dismally fail, I think it started to concrete that fear in all of our minds.
Bummer.
Blue team's premature ejection not only means the myth is still up in the air,
Dismal failure.
but red is firmly in the driver's seat.
No, Buster, it's not a trap.
So this myth, I think we got the hiding part pretty well done, but the actual ejecting part of it, launching Buster, we have one shot today. Everything has to happen right the first time.
You are going to be live now, so treat that with care. Put your safety down, all right?
Failure is not an option. That feels so wrong to say.
All right, Tracy, we're ready to go on your mark.
Go red team.
This is gonna be crazy.
Seat ejection. For real. In 3, 2, 1. We only got one shot. Let's do this.
Oh boy, here we go. And she's got to get up to 40 before the first set of cones, as per the myth.
Door lever. 3, 2, 1.
Yes!
Goodbye, Buster.
That was actually spectacular.
Excellent job.
Hell yeah! It was incredible. I'm still shaking right now. It was so cool. Like you could feel the pressure when the door released and then the seat. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. Go Red Team, success.
I have never done anything like that before. I've never been a part of anything like that before. This whole thing has just been amazing.
The myth was, can you build a sideways-facing, subtle, non-rocket-powered ejector seat? I think we have to say that this myth is confirmed. Congratulations, Red Team.
This week's MVP, after displaying some great build skills, some great leadership ability, is Brian.
I absolutely feel humbled getting the MVP. I mean, there's a lot of PhDs, there's a lot of well-established builders, and to be able to stand out at the top of them, it does feel fantastic.
Now for the less good news. The rest of you are still up for elimination. I've talked it over with Conrad and Steve Calhoun and the rest of the Mythbusters crew, and it sucks because I think you're all really, really talented people, but perhaps someone has skills that are a bit too niche to be a Mythbuster. The person leaving us this week is Sarah. I'm sorry.
Oh God. Obviously, I'm very, very bummed that I will be leaving first. I wanted to go on the full adventure so that I could continue learning. I accidentally, like, bonked this. Shake it more. It's been fantastic, and I'm gonna miss everybody. I've made a lot of new friends. All these people are brilliant, talented, like, diverse, quirky, cool people, and you're really lucky to be keeping them.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey.
There's really no better way to go off in the sunset unless it's over 500 horsepower. Jeez.
It's actually closer to 8.
Just shut up for a second, will you? I'm having a moment.
Next time on The Search, our 9 remaining contenders battle it out with Detonation DIY.
Welcome to the Alameda County Bomb Range.
And hit the bottle to play with clay.
Feeling the creativity flow?
To find out who has what it takes.
We are good to go.
To become a Mythbuster.